Class 10 Geography, Chapter 2, Forests and Wildlife. For the ease of understanding, I have divided this video into two parts. In the first video, we shall cover flora and fauna in India, categories of plants and animal species, reasons of depletion of flora and fauna, impact of destruction of forests on human life, and in the second video, we shall cover conservation of forests and wildlife, types of forests, and community and conservation. So first, let us study flora and fauna in India. So the meaning of word flora is species of plants found in a particular region, and the meaning of word fauna is the species of animals found in a particular region. Our country India has a very rich biodiversity. It has nearly 8% of the total number of species found in the world. This diverse flora and fauna is under great danger due to our insensitivity towards our environment. Many animals such as cheetah, pink-headed duck, mountain quail and spotted owlet, and many plants such as Maduca insignis and Herbaria heptaneuron, which is a type of grass, are on the verge of extinction due to our insensitivity towards our environment. Similarly, the forests in India are vanishing. Only 24.16% of the total geographical area is under forest cover, which is 79.42 million hectares. And deforestation is increasing at a very rapid rate. So now let us study the categories of plants and animal species given by International Union of Conservation of Nature and Natural Resources, or IUCN. So IUCN classifies the plant and animals into 6 categories. These are normal species, endangered species, vulnerable species, rare species, endemic species, and extinct species. First, let us see the normal species. So these are the plants and animals whose population is normal for their survival. And examples include cattle, sal, pine, rodents, etc. Second, endangered species. So these are the species which are in danger of extinction if the negative factors that have led to the decline continue to operate. For example, Indian rhino, lion-tailed macaque, black buck, Indian wild ass, and crocodile. Third, vulnerable species. So these are the species which are likely to move into the category of endangered species in the near future. So currently they are not in the endangered species category, but if the present trend continues, then soon they will fall into the endangered category and they will be on the verge of extinction. Examples are blue sheep, Asiatic elephant, and Gangetic dolphin. Fourth, rare species. So these are the species with a very small population which may move into the endangered or vulnerable category if the negative factors that led to their decline continue to operate. For example, Himalayan brown bear, desert fox, wild Asiatic buffalo, etc. Fifth, endemic species. So these are the species which are found in some particular areas. Examples are Andaman teal, Nicobar pigeon, and Andaman wild pig. So these species are generally found in areas which are separated from the areas with large population by some social barriers such as water, or they are found in mountainous regions, etc. Sixth, extinct species. So these are the species which are not found after searching for in the known or likely areas where they might occur. So these species are gone and they cannot be found anymore. Examples include pink-headed duck and Asiatic cheetah. Now let us discuss more about Asiatic cheetah. So it was declared extinct in India in 1952. And it got extinct due to the decline of habitat and prey. So now let us see the reasons for the this depletion of flora and fauna. First is, forest and wildlife provide us with many resources such as firewood, food, medicines, dye, rubber, manure, fodder, etc. It is just an endless list. And this overexploitation of these resources has resulted in deforestation, and this has caused depletion of forests. Second, activities during colonial rule such as expansion of railway, agriculture, scientific forestry and mining also caused deforestation. So this depletion of flora and fauna started from the colonial rule in the 19th century. Third, tribals in northeast and central parts of India practice jhum cultivation. And in this method of cultivation, they burn the piece of land after cultivation and then they move to the next piece of land. So this results in depletion of flora and fauna and deforestation. Fourth, large-scale development projects have also contributed to the decline of forests. For example, if we build a large dam, then in that process, a lot of trees have to be felled and a lot of land is submerged. Fifth, mining is another cause of deforestation. For example, the Buxa Tiger Reserve is seriously threatened by dolomite mining. And this has also disturbed the natural habitat of many species living in that tiger reserve. For example, the great Indian elephant. There are some other reasons which have led to the decline of India's biodiversity, such as habitat destruction, hunting, poaching, pollution, poisoning, and forest fires. Other reasons for depletion of flora and fauna in India are, first, unequal access and consumption of resources. For example, an average American consumes 40 times more resources than an average Somalian. Similarly, the richest 5% of India's population consumes more resources than the poorest 25% of the India's population. Second, responsibility for conservation of environment is not shared by people in proportion to the resources they consume. So they consume more resources, but they have very little responsibility. They do not show that they have responsibility for resource conservation. Third, overpopulation in the country. Now let us see the impact of deforestation on humans. So the destruction of forests and wildlife also results in the loss of cultural diversity in many ways, such as it causes droughts which lead to the death of many people. Second, societies depending on forest produce for livelihood are worst hit as it increases their poverty and they have no work to do. Third, in many societies, firewood or water collection is a task of women. Due to reduction in forest cover, women have to walk a long distance for water or firewood collection. And this results in very serious implications, such as it results in health problems of women. They are not able to take care of their children and this affects their children also, and many other things. So this is all for today. In the next video, we shall discuss the solution to this problem of deforestation. So stay tuned.